All right, so this is the Insta360 Flow. This is their smartphone gimbal that came out. It's been a while. There's been actually several iterations of this one. There's been the Flow 2, the Flow Pro, and the Flow Pro 2. So there's like 4 different variations of this one. They still sell this, surprisingly. It's like $80 on Amazon, and you can pick up these used for, I think they're like $50, $60. I happened to find this one on Facebook Marketplace, and I was kind of fortunate and found someone selling it for $25. So that's what I bought this for, and it's in pretty good condition. Although this is all it came with. I think it was missing all the accessories, the manual, cables, all that kind of stuff. But I didn't really care, as I can charge it via USB-C, it's no problem. And it included the smartphone holder, which magnetically attaches here. And there's already a lot of videos on this one, how it works. But that's not really what this video is about. If you are looking for this particular gimbal or any of their smartphone gimbals, I wouldn't pay some of the crazy prices that people were selling this used and damaged for more than you can buy it brand new on Amazon. I saw them, I think when this first came in, it was like around $120, I believe. And now it's like $80, but people were selling them used and pretty beat up for over $100, which is crazy, and there were lots of people like that. But so if you happen to see this on Facebook Marketplace, a fair price I think would be around $25 to $35 for something like this, because you can just buy used from Amazon where you can return it for around $50. So something to be aware of. Anyway, that's not the whole point of this video. The point of this video is that I found a better solution than this grip here. So the way this works is, obviously this goes on here, and this is where you put your phone in. And this thing absolutely drove me crazy because I don't find it particularly easy to use. One of my things I don't like about this one, so you're supposed to line up the camera side over here, and then you put it on like this, and then you stretch it over like that, and then you can stick it onto the gimbal. And I just found that to be kind of a hassle. Yeah, it adds a couple extra seconds, and a lot of times what I would find is because you have to stretch this out, I would pull on this, and if I didn't quite get it, I would let it go, and then this little thing would go flying off somewhere, which drove me totally nuts. So what I found was a better solution. And this is going to be for those of you that have a MagSafe case for your Android phones, or like if you have an iPhone with MagSafe. And this is basically a MagSafe compatible phone mount that works with this gimbal, and it'll make it a lot faster to put everything together. So it just comes like this, and then in here you got the phone adapter, and it has some instructions in here. Let's see if anything interesting here. Nothing much. Just has some instructions how to put it together. There's this, if you don't have a case with the MagSafe ring in it, this is the metal ring. This does include one as well. It's inside this piece of envelope here. So this is a very strong magnet. And so inside here is that ring. Let me just pull it out. So it looks like this, and it has some adhesive on one side. So if you have a case that doesn't have this ring in here, you can just attach it to an existing case. And say, I think this is slightly magnetized as well. So you can put those on there. That's what this is for. But if you already have a case that has the ring, then you're good to go. And all you got to do is very easy. Instead of having to fiddle with that, fiddle around with this whole thing, which I really hate, you just stick this on here, like so. And then it's got a little notch here, just like the smartphone adapter. And you just make sure that it is lined up. And just fits into that notch. And you're good to go. So what I'm going to do here, let's go ahead and turn this on. So when you open up the gimbal, it actually powers on, like so. And I'm going to turn it off. And I'm going to pull out the little tripod. There's like tripod legs here. So you can actually attach it to there's actually a tripod thread here, but you can actually pull out these little feet like so, and you can put it on a table. All right, so just get the phone on here, make sure it's lined up properly, and power it back on. And there we go. We're up and running. And you can change the orientation to portrait, and it just works as a regular gimbal. And way faster than fiddling around with this thing. So just wanted to share this. Obviously, I have a reason why I have this gimbal now. It's for a new app for this camera that's on the S25 Ultra. It's called Motion Cam. I'll get into that in a future video. But yeah, I picked this up for a pretty good price. And actually, the little adapter was about $13. They do have the adapters for the other variants of this gimbal, so I'll link that in the description. So I think this one will work with the Flow and the Flow Pro, and then there's a different one because the little notch that's keyed in the back of the magnet is a little bit different on the Flow 2 and the Flow 2 Pro. So I'll link those down in the video description. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Got any questions, comments, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.